Alright guys, welcome back to Death from Above 40k. Today got a matchup against Ben with his Blood Angels. Say g'day Ben.
G'day.
So I'm running Iron Warriors today. We both got what we call Arc Forge list because Ben's getting ready for Arc. So this is his sort of 1350 points. He's thinking of taking that. It's a bit more of a friendly tournament. So don't go too judgmental on the lists. This is Arc Forged as well, mine, but it's a bit more hardcore. So I'll go through it. So I've got a battalion. Leading off the battalion is my new Lord Discordant on Hellstalker. I haven't finished painting him yet, so I'm sorry about that. That's a project at the moment. He's the Warlord. He's got the 5-up Feel No Pain Relic, and then he's got, I think it's called the Imminent or something like that. It gives him +1 strength, attack, and strength, toughness, and wound. So that'll make him a bit tougher. Then I've got the Master of Possession. He's got the 2 powers, one that heals vehicles and the other one that pluses 1 to Demon Engine in vulnerable saves. So they're the 2 HQs. Then I've got 4 troops. So I got 1, 2, 3 with the las cannon, 5-man teams, and 1 10-man team with close combat weapons, combi flamer on the sergeant, and an axe. Then in heavy support, 3 venom crawlers, because they'll go really well with the Lord Discordant. Then over here we got Hellbrute, rocket, las cannons, 2 greater possessed, and then we've got, just for fun because the points dropped, Hell Turkey. That brings me in at like just under 1350, and because the Arc Forge list we're using, it gives you 10 command points. I've spent an extra command point to give him the relic, the exoskeleton. Alright, what do you got in this list, Ben?
So I've got Mephiston, Primaris.
Yep. He looks familiar. Ben's just borrowing a couple of my models here because he's still assembling his. So
The Sanguinor.
this is Satan Sanguinor. Then what do you got for troops?
So I've got a 6-man squad of intercessors with Power Fist.
Yep.
I've got a 5-man squad with Power Fist on the sergeant as well.
What guns are you giving them?
So
Assault bolters?
they're gonna have the normal bolt rifles, and
Yep.
then I've got the auto bolt rifles on those guys.
Yep.
And then I've got a 6-man squad of scouts,
Sniper rifles and a rocket?
sniper rifles and a rocket, and
Yep.
a chainsword on the sergeant.
Yep.
For the elites, I've got Sanguinary Ancient,
What banner are you running with him?
just the standard banner.
So the Feel No Pain banner?
Yeah,
Never leave home without it?
that's it. Running the Power Fist. 10-man squad of Death Company, just chainswords and bolt guns.
Yep.
Nice and simple. And then the Invicta Warsuit.
Yep. He's got the Flamer and the...
Flamer, Heavy Bolter, 2 Iron Hail Heavy Stubbers, and a Frag Storm Grenade Launcher.
Yep, just a mouthful there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
Then 2 4-man bike squads, one with a Thunderhammer, one for Power Fist, all chainswords.
Yep, something different that you don't see very often, which is really cool.
Yeah.
See how they go this battle.
That's it. And just to top it off, a Baal Predator, because it's Blood Angels and
Yep. What do you got? Flamers on the side?
flamers on the sides, heavy bolt, just a Storm Bolter, and then the twin assault cannons.
Alright, so you've mixed it up. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Alright, so they're the 2 lists. So we'll get to shooting the shit out of each other, roll up a mission, and we'll get back to you and see who comes out on top of this. Alright guys, so we've rolled up a mission, we've deployed some units, all that sort of jazz. So we've rolled up, big guns never tire. So from the left we've got an objective here, an objective here, an objective here, and then coming around the other side, whoop, we've got one in here. Now for the Blood Angels deployment, he's got bikes, Mephiston and intercessors on this side, Baal Predator in the middle, intercessors over here, bikes over here, scouts way up on top of this roof, and then an Invicta Warsuit down here. So for myself, if I come around here, also he's got in Deep Strike, he's got the Sanguinor, the banner, and 10 Death Company. So I've set up everything on the battlefield, no tricky stuff for me. I got the 10-man assault squad across the front here, looking to go over here to get this objective. 5-man unit up here with las cannon, 5-man unit here with las cannon, 5-man unit here with las cannon. We got Hell Turkey, Hell Brute, and then here there's just a big blob. So 3 spiders, Lord Discordant. In the center there's the Master of Possession. Then we got 1, 2 Greater Possessed. So as it stands, Ben gets the +1 for setting up first. So we'll roll to see who gets first turn. Oh, he just... I see what you did there. He's knocked my dice down to a 1 and he's got himself a 2, making it a 3. So can I seize the initiative? That is a 3. No. So Blood Angels will be having first turn. Because this is big guns never tire, it gives Ben a bit of an advantage because I've got 3 heavy support and he's only got 1 heavy support, but he's brought a nicer list, so this should pan out well. So we'll get back to you after he's shot holes and carved up some stuff through here, and we'll see you then. Alright, ladies and gents, at the end of Blood Angels turn 1, we've got some stuff moving everywhere and some things happening. So movement wise, bikes on this side, shot forward over here, trying to get a bit of an angle around this way. We got Baal Predator shot to the center here, and then all this stuff that was back here has moved all the way up here. So he's at the halfway line pretty much with most of his army. Shooting wise, this shot over here and killed 3 Marines out of this building. Between his Invicta Warsuit, oh sorry, I'll go to these guys first because these guys shot over here and killed the whole 5-man unit that was up here. So he got first strike. The Invicta Warsuit whiffed a little bit, so it only managed to kill 2 guys out of this unit, and then they took a wound back off him in combat, and that was including his shooting, the whole works. Is this his first battle?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's got first battle jitters. We've just figured it out. That's what it is. So pretty much he's got first strike, strong push, holding the center objective, holding the rear objective. That is heavy support too, so, you know, if it can stay there. And then, yeah, over here. So, we'll get back to you and see if I can't retaliate and do some damage while this guy's hiding behind the building. Shame on you, Mephiston. Alright guys, we've come to the end of Iron Warriors turn 1 and it's been pretty horrendous. So first things first, movement wise, all this stuff moved here. So it was all back here, it's come scuttling along here with tentacles and shit coming out of them everywhere. Between the Baal Flamer and the cannons and the +1s to hit and all that sort of stuff on this, we just absolutely annihilated this Baal Predator, sent it straight back to Baal, bitch slapped him up. Then this shot over here and killed a couple of Primaris Marines, 3 to be exact, which was really good shooting. The +1 from this guy really buffs up the shooting from them because they're assault weapons, so they're always hitting on 3, so it's pretty effective. The las cannons and everything here couldn't really draw too many line of sights. Over here, combat-wise, this Invicta Warsuit just slapped the shit out of us. There's only 3 of us left. We've taken 2 wounds off him. Note to self, chainswords don't fight dreadnoughts. Then over here, this flew over here, killed a couple of bikes, then the bikes hit back and didn't do anything. So I got first strike. So we're both on 1 point. Other than that, there's no other objectives and it's just started raining here. So that's good because we're in Victoria and there's fires. So hopefully that is putting them all out. And we'll get back to you at the end of the next turn. Alright. Alright guys, end of Blood Angel turn 2 and we've had some shenanigans going on here. So movement wise, this stayed here. Still in combat with the Hell Turkey. This thing's now over in a building. And then we had some fluffy stuff going on. Well, fluffed, not fluffy. So all this stuff coming out of Deep Strike to assault over here. Now on 3d6, even with the reroll and the +1 to charge, Ben has managed to fail that. He failed to charge here. He failed to charge here, and over here he rolled 2 1s. The only person that got him is Mephiston, but he took one of these spiders down to 1 wound, which was handy, and in return Mephiston lost the wound, so that's not too bad. Other than that, the Invicta Warsuit over here finally finished off those guys and has run into cover so that he can not get las cannon to death. And I think that was about it for that round. Anything you want to say about your dice here, Ben?
Oh, they're just same as last time, just cannot do anything with them.
I think if you want to put some, what do we'll do? We'll do like a fundraiser for dice for Ben to get him back on his feet again. All right, we'll get back to you at the end of Chaos turn 2. Alright guys, end of Chaos turn 2. The Iron Warriors have done bits of this and bits of that. So let's go over it. So movement wise, we've come running forward into here. That was actually about it for movement, because this was staying here. These are still in the building. This obviously sat still and shot. And the turkey is still fighting these bikes. I'm probably going to have to fly him out of combat next turn. But anyway. So what happened? We moved up here. The Lord Discordant ran in and started up his big Hellglaive and just cut the Sanguinor in half and just left bloody angel feathers everywhere like a big turkey Christmas. These guys ran in, didn't do great. We got rid of 5 of the Death Company, and obviously the banner's still there pumping out the Feel No Pains. It tends to keep things alive. Over here, Mephiston, because I healed this back up to nearly full wounds using psychic power from him, a stratagem, and he heals 1 wound. I healed pretty much 7 wounds, and then Mephiston hit him again, only taking 1 off him. Got hit back by the Greater Possessed and lost 2 wounds, but he's still in the fight. So, and over here as well, the Invicta Warsuit is just now on the rampage, ready to come and do whatever it is he wants. So we'll go and do Blood Angels turn 3, and Ben's just got excited because he's realised he gets to do Combat Doctrine time. So we'll get that done, and we'll get back to you. Alright. Alright guys, at the end of Blood Angels turn 3, and it was a bit of a massacre. So it was pretty much all combat, all charges, stuff's happened. So we'll go over here. These guys are still fighting, but the Hell Turkey's down to 3 wounds. If we go over here, the Invicta Warsuit ran in here and absolutely pummelized my Hellbrute, and now he's hiding in there. Mephiston and these 3 managed to kill 1 of my spiders and a Greater Possessed. Then these guys here ran from over here, charged in here and punched through my my wizard guy. I can't think of his name at the moment, but yeah, he's dead now. And then over here though, I managed to strike back pretty hard myself and cleared out the banner guy and all the Death Company. So it was just an absolute slugfest in the centre here. So that'll give him an extra point too, because we both killed a heavy support now. So I actually have to try and keep these heavy supports alive so that he doesn't score any more points. But we'll go back and we'll have the Chaos turn 3 and see if I can't turn this favour around and start punching back into him in close combat. Alright, we'll get back to you. Alright guys, the end of the Chaos turn 3, and it has been chaotic. The Iron Warriors have retaliated. So first things first, I decided this was going nowhere, and I flew out of here over to here and cooked the Invicta Warsuit with, I rolled 6 for his auto hits, and then I used the Demon Forge to get reroll wounds and managed to cook him out of there. The Hellstalker ran in and just pumped Mephiston. There was nothing left of him. Same thing again, got his chainsaw out and just cut him down. It was actually a sad moment for me because it's my model I got for Christmas and I had to kill it. So feel bad for me because I had to use my new model to kill my old model, and this is just sad day for me. Moving on. Then these 2 here ran in as well, cleaned up the rest of these Marines and left him here with these bikes here. And these bikes here. So the game's not over yet. Points wise, I'm only ahead by 1 point. Because he's killed 2 heavy support, I've only killed 1 heavy support. We both got first strike, and the objectives don't count till last turn. I got Warlord, so points wise, yeah, we're actually even at the moment. So yeah, just work that out in my head. So we'll get on with turn 4, see if you can't remove all this heavy armour off the battlefield, and see what happens. Good luck to you, boys. Alright guys, at the end of Blood Angels turn 4, not a great deal's happened. These guys have swung back around here, shot into here, took a few wounds off. These guys up here, shot over here, tried to finish off the Hell Turkey, but didn't do it. And then the other bikes here, he chose to go over here and wipe out the rest of my troops. So I've got nothing objective secured on the table except for this heavy support, which is A-OK. So what I'll do is, I'll go on to my, probably what's going to be last turn, see if I can't finish him off And I probably won't be able to finish him off because he's got all these guys just hiding in here, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we'll get back to you with Blood Angels turn 4 and see if this Hellstalker can't rack up some more death. Alright guys, so at the end of Chaos turn 4, we've come to the end of the battle. So this guy's come around here, finished off these bikes. The Hell Turkey flew back over here and between this guy and killed these bikes, so we've shut down all his movement. Then this is sitting on this objective and I've set it up so that he can't see with his last bit of firepower. So he can't do anything to that. Holding this objective over here, and then obviously if the game goes on, this guy's just going to come and get this objective and kill the other stuff. So we've called the game there with a Chaos victory. So we'll go to, for man of the match, I've chosen the Hellstalker. And then, what have you chosen, Ben?
Go on the Warsuit.
The Warsuit. Why'd you choose the Warsuit, mate?
He tore through the Hellbrute and the 10-man squad of Marines pretty easily. If I rolled properly, he probably would have taken out a few other things too.
He did. He started his journey over here and he smashed his way all along over to pretty much holding an objective. It's only he got smoked near the end. I'm going to go with the Hellstalker. I've got to finish painting him, but he killed Mephiston, he killed a heap of Death Company, he killed the Sanguinor. He just kept killing. He's the gift that keeps on giving. So I'm pretty happy with him, and he synergizes really well with these spiders, turning them into, you know, shooting machines and combat machines. So there we have it. Another battle report done, and we'll get back to, if you guys want to request some stuff, let me know what armies you want to see clash, and we'll get onto it. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff, and we'll get back to you with more battle reports.